Good morning. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say thanks to everyone who has subscribed in the last couple weeks. I really appreciate you guys doing that. And if you're here for Harley stuff, it's coming. It's just taking me a little while to get back on the bike. But for now, we're just doing photography and just hanging out. We're in a new place right now. A little fishing area here in about 20 minutes from home. And there's no wind. There's no movement in the water. It's pretty chill. Sun rose maybe it was about 19 minutes ago. And I fucked up because I'm parked over there. I was planning on walking this way all the way around, and then, like a 30-minute walk and then being done. But I made a boo-boo, and I didn't see this break in the little lake here, so yeah, I'm not trying to go for a swim this morning. So let's take a walk back the other way. And just to give you an idea of what we're working with today, this is the landscape. And I did take one photo earlier, like a log in the water. This one right here, and it just looks really cool because the water is really still, and it's like the only thing in the frame besides, like, obviously the background. But maybe I can bring some color out of that sky there in post. But let's walk around and see what we can get. All right, so we're gonna make our way around. Just took another shot of that log in the water there. But there's a fisherman over there, and I don't, he looks like he's enjoying his time, just being peaceful. I know it's a public place and stuff, but I like to be respectful, and he's taking his time and doing his thing. Walking around with the tripod today. I'm trying to take my time a little bit. There's the truck. We were over there just a minute ago. But I do have some talking points for today. But yeah, I wrote down some stuff, and once we get to a little stopping point, we can talk about a couple things so that way you're not too nauseous while you're watching my camera bounce up and down on my chest. Pretty nice little area, I guess. It's pretty quiet. Looks like a large fishing area where you can definitely find a spot to be alone. Family, friends, dogs, whatever. Ooh. Big boy. Girl, whatever. And as you can see, we are in the early stages of winter. So there's not a whole lot of color anymore. I imagine this would have been a nice, decent spot. You can tell where the colorful trees once were about a month ago. Pretty cool reflections. It's just not very, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe we could give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. One thing I don't like about the tripod is it just completely takes one of my hands out of the game, man. I'm looking in this area right here. The contrast and the orange weeds. The water is pretty freaking ugly. Yeah, man, this is the South. These are the challenges I face here. I could drive, like I said in my previous video, I could drive 3 hours north and hit up some mountains, but not today. It's easier said than done, right? So For now, this is what we have. Let's make it work. Let's enjoy some alone time out here, and yeah, it's really nice. It's peaceful. It's just not very scenic. So let's see what we can do. All right, so we have the tripod set up, and we're looking in this direction over here with the green trees, the tall weeds, and the muddy water. Got some okay reflections there, I guess. And we're gonna take a 1/20 f7.1 ISO 100 on this one, and I have a 2-second timer. Speaking of time, I was gonna walk that way, but I mean, we have the whole place to ourselves, so we can just kind of, meander. I want to start taking my time with my gear, with my camera. I want to set up somewhere, and to be honest, this feels a little. It's more relaxing than the usual stuff that I do with, handheld photography. I know the camera is very, very capable of handling all that stuff, but I've been wanting to take my time. And speaking of that, I'm gonna try to make this video quick, but I'm trying to get into medium format, digital medium format. And I'm looking specifically at a GFX 50S Mark II. I know they're on sale right now. If you guys have any sort of, advice, let me know, please, before the sale's over and I pick one up or whatever. And right now I'm using a Sony A7IV. You may know that. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. This is a channel where I kind of specialize in like normal human behavior stuff and a lot of mistakes and shit, and we just talk. But anyway, Sony A7IV Tamron 20-40. Obviously, this is a full frame setup. I do have my drone in the bag. I got my 85 Sony 1.8, and I have a Samyang 14mm 2.8, which is pretty cool. The edges are pretty rough on that lens, but I usually not focusing on anything on the edges. So anyway, so I want to start taking my time. That's why I brought the tripod out today. I'm in a new location, didn't really know what to expect. On the map, doing the digital recon. It looks like a decent spot to fish and stuff, and that's pretty much it. For photography, there's not a whole lot going on. But I have my notes here, and we'll just go down the line, or we'll just bounce fucking back and forth, whatever. The new gear, should I change it up? Well, I wouldn't really change it up. I'd still carry my stuff around. I would always have my Sony with me. It's a freaking awesome camera. Awesome camera. This is not going anywhere, so. And of course, I like exploring new areas, and I like going outside. And it's more than just like, the beautiful scenery or whatever. You might see this on YouTube and be like, oh, that's not nice. It's not a nice area. But right now, to me, it's beautiful. Right? There's more than just what you see on the screen. It's the weather, right? The smells out here. Just being out. It's just being out in nature. I really don't know how else to explain that one. But get outside. Go visit some new areas or whatever. Whether you think it's boring, or it's got a bad review, whatever the case may be, see it for yourself. Formulate your own opinion, and then move on, right? I want to thank my latest subs. I know you might be here for the Harley Davidson stuff. Been getting some comments on the 48. So thank you for subscribing for Harley Davidson stuff or motorcycle stuff, or maybe even the F-150 stuff. F-150 is parked over there. I still owe you guys a freaking review. I've had it for 2 years now, so I would say that's a long term owner's review. Not super long term, but long enough, I think. And I can provide some pretty good insight if you're in the market for, not the latest model, but the 2021 to, I guess, 2023 models. I also wanted to talk about You know, now that we're on the a subject of like the human factor out here, you know, tomorrow's photography, what will it be? You know, will it be AI, and you know, is it going to take over? And I think we can get into it's a pretty deep subject, and it's a really touchy subject for a lot of people. So I'm not going to get into it really, you know, really deep right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I know there's not a whole lot of photography going on right now, so might take a little walk over there to that side and see what's going on. Maybe fly the drone and try to get some shots of the, you know, from the sky, which I usually do. I love flying the drone. I love top down shots, and want to incorporate that into my videos. Maybe some more relaxing POV like drone photography stuff. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's liked, subscribed, commented, all that stuff. You know, here I'm not gonna ask you for shit. I'm not gonna ask you to sub. I'm not gonna beg you to sub. I'm not gonna. I might never. I'll probably never have sponsors. Just remember the good old days of YouTube where, you know, everything is in like 360p and shit, and you're watching it like on an old Dell or something. It's pretty relaxing out here. Anglers may harvest one bass 22 inches or longer. Shit. Another human factor out here. We got the littering and shit, you know. All right, so you know we walked around, and there is some decent composition here with these, you know, fallen trees or branches, whatever you want to call them, and they look okay, I guess. So let's this is a photography show, so let's shoot a fucking let's shoot some photography. Still learning how to use a tripod, guys. I'm so used to like the run and gun stuff, and maybe medium format is not my thing. Maybe this is what I needed, a little kick in the ass to force me to save my money. Speaking of money and gear, I was looking into the this looks pretty cool right here too. I was looking into the 16 to 35 G Master lens. So I think I'm thinking I might just do that instead of the medium format. Kind of try to get the most out of what I have. So the Sony A7IV with, you know, the G Master lens, I think would probably be. I know it would be a good combination. But let me know what you guys think if you guys have a G Master. So what I think I'm gonna do for this one, I won't keep you guys here too much longer. While I'm doing this, I'll probably say goodbye. Okay, let me think I'm gonna go ahead and prep the drone too. The ground is wet. The remote takes forever, but I'm gonna throw on the Peter McKinnon Polar Pro Peter McKinnon Mist Edition. This is a 6 to 9 stop, so really super dark. And the point of this is to just kind of, I'm gonna get a 5-second exposure on this, and what I'm gonna do is that's 6 stops. So I'm gonna go to 9, so I can open up the aperture just a little bit. Let's go f4, 3.2 seconds. There's a little movement in the water, so hopefully it'll look kind of cool. But for now, this is what we got. Thank you guys for being here again. And if you like it here, I don't know, subscribe if you want to. Life's getting a little busier, but I'm still making an effort to come out here and enjoy my time off. That looks pretty cool, I guess. It looks clean, and that's the one thing that I've been kind of aiming for in the tripod stuff. It looks really clean. It looks sharp, and That's exactly what I wanted. Let's do 5 seconds. You know what? Screw it. Let's do 10 seconds and F10.
Approach edge of altitude zone.
Yeah, whatever, dude. But as we take off with the drone, again, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for everything. Thanks for being here.
Home point updated.
Thanks for spending some time with me. And you guys have a beautiful week. Have a great holiday weekend. And come back for some more freaking photography videos or whatever. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. And yeah, again, thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Love the community. Photographers, Harley Davidson, everybody, military, you guys rock. So again, thank you. Have an awesome weekend. Stay blessed and take care of each other. Peace.